Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is a setup plan review, Castle Combo. This is a game by Catch Up Games and it is for 2 to 5 players. It takes around sort of 15-20 minutes to play. And the aim of the game here is to try and make a great tableau. You're trying to do the best job possible and get the most points we've just done over here. This is a game whereby you are going to be filling in a grid and you're looking to score points based on their various requirements. You're going to start off with 15 money and some keys, and what you're trying to do is buy a certain card. So looking over here, maybe I want to get this card because I'm trying to get different types of shields or different kind of occupation, and that'll get me more points. These are those shields, and it'll cost me 4 money. Over here, for example, this happens to be everyone else will get 2 money. It'll cost me quite a lot of money though, but then from now on, I'll get 5 points at the end of the game for any card that happens to cost at least 5 money. Over here, it gets me 3 points per this type of card. However, I'll also be getting myself a discount of 1 of these silver kind of, noble kind of cards. And as you can see, this has got a symbol here. It means as soon as I've taken my turn, this guy moves down, and anybody else whose turn it is next is going to have to buy one of these cards unless they spend a key, in which case they can go back up again. But for example, this card down here, well, the very first card you don't know where you want to get, but this one is you're going to get 3 points for every card which costs 0. There we go. And if you, for example, have a discount card, then you can't get it you won't get any money back. But fun enough, this one happens to say that they are a traveler. So there we go. That might be why they're trying to do what they're doing, which is quite thematic. 2 points at the end of the game for cards which are worth 0. And this one over here, that's of course in your tableau of 9 cards, 3 by 3. 1 point for each of these kind of naval cards that is next to you. That's your neighbor, so it happens to be where you're placing it next to at the time of doing it. And 2 points at any card that you have at the end of the game which has got 2 shields on it. Whereas over here, this means basically you can execute a card and you can get yourself a point for each of those silver cards into the game. So that's it. We've just finished playing. You've got various things going on here. You score up based on the positioning of obviously where all the cards go. You'll get a point for each coin left over, for each key left over. And if you've got any money left over and you happen to have a per symbol, they can give you bonuses too. For example, you can place as much as 4 money on here. And for each one, and each of these 1 things represent a money, that represents 5 money. You can score 2 points for each of them here, but some of them can give you different things as well. And there's a little player aid here, which you can flip over. It tells you what to do, so you make sure you read that on your first game. Also over here, you can see the kind of distribution of what you can get. So you'll find more executioners in the village than in the castle. That is something to be aware of. But as you can see, you've got farmers, you've got various different kind of characters. There's also an expansion, which I'll talk to you about in a future video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you have not done so already. But there we go. It's a very good game. I'd give this game kind of